Hi, Paul.
Hello there, Dee. We've had a pretty good time up at the Starlight Festival in Bangalore in the Northern Rivers, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. It's been a lot of fun. Bit of sunburn, but it's all right.
Yes, I know you've got sunburn, but I can't even notice it here on the screen.
We actually have a really good workshop planned, don't we, Paul, for Thursday, this Thursday?
Yes, well, it's quite a delicate one because I think it's something which a lot of people suffer from,
Mm.
and it tends to be something which people suffer from in silence. It's something which people don't like to disclose to others because it can be something where you feel a sense of embarrassment, shame, all sorts of things like that.
Oh, it's putting yourself in a very vulnerable position to say that you feel that somehow you're just not enough.
Yes, well, we're dealing with this personal inadequacies. So, yes, it is something that tends to be private and personal that you might feel, where it's more of an inner state where when you do not express or are able to achieve or able to be accepted or all of those things which comes from your being, I guess it is true what you say. It's like this feeling that you're not enough.
Yeah, and the most, difficult thing about that is that most people want you to get over that feeling and they give you a very positive and confident narrative that you can do it and it's all absolutely fine. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. But it's very difficult when you have a relationship with yourself where you're constantly questioning, constantly doubting just exactly your own potential and your own creativity and your own skills and knowledge and so forth. So it really is a pull back, an inward pull back, a hesitation, not just based, I think, even though very largely it is based on not feeling that you're good enough, but it's also something that likes to get evidence on how it has failed before and how it has not achieved as well as it should. It's a comparing energy. And I think this is something that we really want to get to the bottom of, don't we, Paul?
Yes, well, you were saying that people around you give you a positive narrative. It can sometimes be the case that they don't. They might be
Yes.
more drip feeding you with all sorts of confirmations of you not being good enough, not able to do things, being, a silly person or whatever they might say to you, which doesn't help at all.
No.
But the thing is, with these feelings of personal inadequacy, that although they may be there inside of you, and you can tell yourself, oh, I don't want to feel this, I want to feel better, I am okay, I can do this. But you see, that's just you on the surface saying that. And actually, when you try to convince yourself like that, it's likely that those feelings of personal inadequacy will assert themselves even worse. So
Mm.
we cannot do it by dealing with what's on the surface. What we need to do is go right to the root of these feelings.
Mm.
And what they tend to be limiting personal beliefs that we've decided upon inside of ourselves, deep inside of ourselves, maybe coming from memories or things which have happened in the past. Conditioning sometimes also, and there's also an element of habit where we start to experience being this way, and out of a sense of security, it becomes very familiar. So we continue behaving like that even when we don't need to at all. We get into a little bubble of inadequacy and we get stuck there. And that's not something which helps us.
No, it's very limiting. And so we hope that through some very deep processes, we'll be able to pop that bubble.
Oh, yes, pop that bubble, but also just get to the source of these things, because the thing about these limiting beliefs is that they are false.
Yeah,
They tend to give a very false view of who we really are. So, in this workshop, we want to help you to get in contact with who you really are
the
and
truth.
get a much stronger sense of that. Someone who is very capable, who has a very bright light to shine, potential to live, all of those things. So you can feel that from deep inside of you. And then these things that are getting in the way, well, they have to go. If they're false, you don't need them. And when you can identify them as being false from deep inside of yourself, you will be able to let them go if that's something you're willing to do.
And isn't 2021 a wonderful way, a wonderful year to release things that you really don't need?
A wonderful year to do that. And let's start off our new workshop season with the chance to release something which will be really much better for you when it's gone.
This workshop, Release of Personal Inadequacy, will be on this Thursday at 7 o'clock Australian Eastern Time and 8 a.m. for our friends in the UK. Please feel free to book. You can just message us and we'll reserve your spot.
We'd love to have you with us.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye bye for now.
Bye.